I want to make a video about the Montreal public transportation system, the STM. I want to show you a bus station in the suburbs of Montreal. So there's just the number of the bus line which is passing through here or stopping here, and this is a bus station here. So I had a problem this morning. I looked up on the internet when the buses are leaving at the station in the suburb where my cousin lives in LaSalle, but something was wrong with the schedule. I don't know, the bus was late, and the problem is when you're a tourist there is nothing to reassure you the bus is coming at that time early in the morning, like at 5. There's no timetable like here. You can see there's nothing at all. There's no map of the transportation system here, so you know as a local where the bus is going to, right? And otherwise you would have to have internet to look out the whole map of the Montreal transportation system. And because I don't have internet, it's I don't want to get internet because the data is so expensive here in Canada, and I don't really need it, just like for the transportation. But otherwise I just stop at Tim Hortons and just look up when I need something. It's not as well thought out like the subway system. In the subway you can easily go in there, look at the map, and then there is even a map of the whole island of Montreal with all the bus lines and everything, like all the rail lines, the via rail, everything where you can switch between buses and subway and everything. But when you come to places like this, and obviously I'm a rare tourist in these areas, but it still kind of sucks. And the other problem is you have to, when you are here, you need a bus ticket. You have to buy it on the bus, and you have to have the exact change. So you have to have $3.75, which is often hard to get because you pay something with your card, you don't have the exact change. And then yesterday I got on a bus, I didn't have the exact change, and the driver was angry with me, so he just kind of let me go, but gave me I think like a card which says gratuit, like which is for free. I had only $3, not $3.75 on me, and otherwise I had dollar bills, but that's obviously not what they are taking. And at the subway you can only pay with a card if you go to like the little whatever, the place where there's a person and selling tickets and the information, so you can only pay by card, or there are some vending machines. I'm not sure if you can pay like cash there, but anyways, it's kind of really difficult to figure out all of this. And if you are traveling in Montreal and you don't have internet and you don't know actually where to go, just prepare yourself. I want to show you something what I'm doing actually to make it work here, but again it has to really work kind of you have to catch all the lines exactly, then it just works out. If not, you kind of get into troubles and you don't know where the next bus comes, because like I said, especially the buses are difficult to catch and figure out. So what I do is, like, I get on Google Maps, when I have internet, I get the exact like where I have to switch stations and the bus lines, so you would have like the bus number and the time and how much time you need to go to the next station. So everything, just screenshots of before I get on the buses, where I have to get off and get on another bus. And then not just to have this, because often it's like a bus interchange where it's like a big bus, I don't know how you call it, like a bus station depot, where there's like 10, 20 even like stations for the buses, and you don't know which one where they leave. So you have, like on Google, you know, okay, I have to get off here and then I have to walk to here. So for every changing of the bus, I have a screenshot on the map, so I know exactly where I have to walk. So this is how I prepare myself. And obviously you need to download on Google Maps the map of the whole city of Montreal, so you know where you are in that moment, so you can follow your location on the map on Google Maps. Otherwise you kind of get lost, you don't know where you are, you don't know like which is the next station, you don't know the names. But on Google Maps, if you follow your current location, and what I mostly do is I leave my Google Maps is still active, but now my next line for the next connection is lost. But anyway, still you have to make sure you know where you're going, look at the route where you're gonna be driving, passing through, so you know exactly at that moment where you're gonna be and where you have to get out. So this is kind of how it works for me, without internet, without having to ask anybody, because people here speak French, I don't speak really French, and then even like everything they say on the bus, it's French. So just to make it easier is this way I showed you on my phone. It could be a little bit more tourist friendly, STM Montreal, especially like on the buses, and I think even on the subway it's all in French, even though Canada is a French and English speaking country, or English and French speaking country. Because we are in Quebec, it's French, I understand, that's okay. But everywhere you go in the world, there should be your native language plus English for everybody else. Like if there's a, I don't know, if there's a Japanese guy coming to Montreal, how would he know French? He probably would know more in English and understand more of English if it's on the bus or on the subway. But if it's not, then you kind of lost, you're in the same situation like I am, and then you have to kind of find solutions how to work the system. Anyways, otherwise it's Montreal has a good public transportation system, I find, even though getting around here, because I'm walking a lot, to get from the center to the like northernmost point of the island, it takes 2 hours, and this is how much one single journey ticket is valid for. So you gotta be careful if you like going from even further south to all the way to the north. If it like exceeds 2 hours, then your ticket is not valid anymore. So anyways, this is my thoughts about the transportation here. Could be better, but it's not too bad.